A long time ago, a wise teacher named Buddha was sitting under a large banyan tree near the peaceful village of Suryanagar. Around him sat his students, all listening quietly. The sun was setting, painting the sky in soft orange and pink colors. Everyone looked calm and at peace. But one student, whose name was Rishi, looked troubled. A deep worry showed on his face. After thinking for a while, he asked, "Master Buddha, what will we do when you are not here anymore? How will we find our way in this difficult world and reach understanding?" Buddha looked at Rishi kindly. With a soft smile, he nodded and said, "Let me tell you a story." Buddha started the story. In a quiet village called Deepgram, far away from here, two travelers were passing through during a long journey. As the sun began to go down, they reached a small hill where they decided to take a short break and gather their strength before moving on. Just then, a man from the village came by. He was selling oil lamps to anyone who needed light for the night ahead. One of the travelers thought, "The road ahead might get dark. I should get a lamp." So, he bought a lamp from the seller and filled it with oil. The second traveler saw this but thought differently. "Why should I spend money? I'll just walk behind him and use the light from his lamp. That will be enough for me." So he chose not to buy a lamp. As the sky grew darker, the first traveler lit his lamp and began walking toward his destination. The second traveler, sticking to his plan, quietly followed him, using the glow from the lamp ahead to see his own path. After some time, the road led them into a thick forest. The trees were tall and the night was very dark. Eventually, the first traveler reached a point where the road split in two. Without stopping, he turned and went down the path that led to his own village. The second traveler reached the same crossroads and stopped. His path was different from the first traveler's, but now there was a problem. He had no lamp of his own. The other traveler and his light were now gone. Suddenly, everything around him was pitch dark. The second traveler stood still, unsure of where to go. Without a lamp, he couldn't see the road ahead. The trees around him seemed to close in, and every sound in the forest made him more afraid. With no choice, he climbed a tree to stay safe from wild animals. He spent the whole night up there, cold, scared, and lost in complete darkness. Back under the banyan tree, Buddha finished the story and looked gently at Rishi. Then he said, "This is why I always tell you, be your own light. Don't wait for someone else to guide you. It is your own effort, your own understanding, that will lead you through the darkness of life." Buddha continued, "Others may give you advice or show you the way, but in the end, it is you who must take the steps. If you always wait for someone else to lead, you may one day find yourself stuck, just like that second traveler who was left in the dark. Look closely at your own life. Whether you want to succeed in your job, do well in your studies, or grow on your spiritual path, it is your own choices and actions that make the real difference. Family, friends, and teachers can support you, but no one can walk your path for you." Buddha looked around at all his students and said, "When life becomes difficult, don't wait for someone else to fix everything. The truth is, the only person who can truly change your life is you." This is not just true for spiritual growth, but for everything in life. Some people collect a lot of knowledge but never use it. But without action, knowledge is just empty. So remember my words, be your own light. Light your own lamp. Let that light guide your way forward. Your future is in your hands. No one else can walk your journey for you. Whatever your dream is, to lead, to achieve, to grow, it is your steps that will take you there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy our motivational stories, please comment on what you learned, and do not forget to like and share. Till next time, bye.